Hey, what's up guys? It's UBCOE2K5 doing a review on Shocktech DM5. I know there's not a lot of these out there on YouTube, so this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Sorry if it's kind of, right in the background. I'm at my girlfriend's house, didn't have a great setup. So this is going to be the first video that I'm doing a review on, and I'm kind of excited for it. A little nervous, but excited because I've never done one of these. A lot of just gameplay and shooting videos for you guys, and finally something different for you guys. Basically, this is a Shocktech DM5. It's just a die DM5, made in 05, retailed for $1,500 when it first came out, and it was just a custom-made DM5 by Shocktech. Basically, Shocktech is a company that was made out of, that was built out of Chicago, USA. So they're a U.S. company. That's always nice. They made a couple other markers throughout the time. The SFL Shocker, SFL Mech Cocker. Basically, it was an autococker that was just custom milled. Had a couple of the Shocktech parts on it. I know they made a Bob Long alias that had custom parts on it. I know they made an ICD, Indian Creek's Design gun. I'm not sure which one, BKO or one of those guns, had Shocktech milling and parts to it. I know they had a DM4. I've only seen like 2 or 3 in my life, and that's only a couple of videos, of those coming up. Those are very hard to find. And then the DM5s, which is this. So basically, these are the DM5s. What makes the DM5 special? What makes the Shocktech DM5 special from the regular DM5? Milling. You can see there's nice milling at the top of it, nice milling at the back with the nice Shocktech logo on the back. Basically, the eye covers are the next major thing that people say. They're a 2-piece eye cover. These little black pieces do come off, and it's a nice little flat eye cover underneath. Those are always nice to see, and they add a little nice accent flair to the gun. What else? Normal. This is not a stock Shocktech DM5 gun. There's a lot of parts on here that are different. I'll point them out as well. Most of the time we'll start at the CP ASA. You would get a Shocktech ASA. You would get a Shocktech frame. It was a nice little beefy frame, not this UL frame. And then you would get a Shocktech trigger, which had the Shocktech jewel on the bottom. Those are kind of hard to find. Some people like them, some people don't. I'm completely fine with the UL on this. It also came with the option to get a Die Hyper 2, which is on this, or you could get the Shocktech reg on it as well. And then it would also come with the Shocktech clamping feed. This is, I think, like a DM7, a DM style feed neck. It's nice. The Shocktech ones are nice. They do the job. They're fine. Sometimes a lot of these guns were changed up because a lot of people like the die with the different die parts on them, because die, you can put a lot of different parts on these guns. They make a lot of different parts that are nice. Standard also was the UL barrel. You could get these UL barrels with the guns, which was nice. So you would be getting the stock UL that you normally would be getting on a DM5 at the time. I'm not sure what bore size it is. I know original Shocktech, you could get blue, gray, black, red, silver, and then you can get your accent colors, black or silver. As you can see, mine is a nice purple. I don't think the camera does it justice at all. That's because it was anoded by the previous owner. And last I was looking, the sister gun and the gun that I have here, they're just opposite colors. Basically, they were made out of 2 former Aftershock guns. So that was probably around the 2005 season. Aftershock got first shot at these guns. They were, as they were a pro team, so they got first shots at these, and they got to shoot them all season. So that might be why this gun is configured in this way, with the UL frame and the clamping feed. It's nice. It basically, besides that, internally, the rest of the parts, they're all die DM5 parts. You could swap them in, you could swap them out. The board, I have a Virtue board in here, but you could put any UL board in there. I'm pretty sure the Shocktech frame would take a normal DM5 board. Internals, fuse bolt, same as an 05. So if this gun had any really major problems, you would just get DM5 parts for it, DM5 O-rings for it. You know, same fuse bolt, same LPR, same all that good stuff on it. Let's go over what cons, what pros I have about this gun. A lot of people say when they take this gun and they put it up to your face, it's tall. I mean, it's not a couple inches taller, but that's something that I don't mind. I don't care so much about that. Like any normal DM, they will eat lube. You got to lube this before and after you play all the time. Fuse bolt, you know, the fuse bolt comes with like 1,000 different O-rings, so that's why it eats lube. But the O-rings don't matter to me. And you know, if you've ever played with a DM or a proto, those things hate the cold. They don't like to work. They're like, I don't like the cold. But yeah, that's not a big deal. Pros. The efficiency's not bad. 7 to 8 pods. It's not like I'm going to be shooting that many in a game anyway. Shoots smooth. It's quiet. Just as quiet as any new age gun from this day and age. Keeps up with the new guns too. It shoots just as fine. Can shoot the 12.5, you know, whatever ramp that you need to shoot it at. And they're great little shooters. I mean, if you can find these guns, they are milled. The milling on these is just awesome. The milling is just great. And the lines on it, it feels smooth in the hands. There's no LPR in the front to get your hand caught on. They are a spool valve marker. So that's basically what Dye and Proto pride themselves on, is on those spool valve markers that are quiet, that can shoot really soft, and they're nice. Overall, I would say this is a great shooting marker for its age. You know, for almost being 10 years old at this point, you know, they can shoot just as well as some of the later DMs, DM9s, DM10s, you know. These things are great. And if you can find one, you know, they're enjoyable markers, and they're a little bit, you know, old school. You know, something a little bit different with the milling on them. A lot of them don't float around as much anymore. If you can find one for a cheap price, I would say pick them up. They're great shooting guns. And they come from an aftermarket company that does a great job with them. Shocktech's a great company. They make a lot of drop forwards, ASAs, and stuff like that. But it's a great gun. Go to some of my other videos. You can see this actually gun shooting. At this point, this gun is not working. I have to tear it down and do some O-ring rebuilds on it. But I hope this helped anybody, and I hope this was a good review for people. Take care.